Hey guys, X-Fox, check it out. You already know we are back. Yeah, Turbo Tank, Lego, Star Wars, must have. Anyways, this is going to be Lego kit number 75151. They call this one the Clone Turbo Tank. Now, I got good and bad news. Good news is, hey, check it out. I got the set alt here. Bad news is I can't find where I stuck all the figures. I put them in like a little baggie and I just can't find it. So I'm going to pull up the minifigures right here. We're just going to talk about them real quick. But before I do that, for a lot of you guys who are new, don't forget about the giveaways we do every single Friday. That is right. Every single Friday we do giveaways. So if you guys want to check those out, go back to the main channel, right? Xfox Game, or YouTube/Xfox Games. Check it out. We also have a big 15,000 subscriber giveaway coming up with a pretty big Technic Lego set. You guys can go check that out. So again, make sure you guys get in on all of that. I know a lot of you guys already are, but hey, I just want to make sure I say it again. Anyways, let's get into this thing. You guys can see, again, I'll pull up the box here. You know, I wish I could find my box for the minifigures. I mean, it comes with some pretty iconic minifigures. It does come with 6. 2 of the droids I really don't care about, but the other 4 I think are pretty iconic. If I do find it, I'll post probably another video or something on that. But as far as a vehicle goes, again, I typically build these and we'll stick them off to the side, so I know which videos I am gonna shoot. And sometimes I gotta put the figures in a little bag so I don't forget. But I don't know, maybe my cat or something took off with the bag. Casey the Hutt knows all about that. Yeah, go check him out on YouTube. Anyways, let's get into the little vehicle itself. I want to talk about the little small vehicle here. Check that out. I think that is awesome. They actually redid this one, if you guys know, in a newer series, but still a kind of a cool little mini set here. The figure that usually rides us to Resistance, or the Rebel, I think is awesome, and that's the one I really wanted. He's the Green Rebel. But anyways, a nice little kind of mini set here. But again, they redid this in a couple newer sets out there. But the big one, of course, yeah. I mean, it's a tank. Look at it. It is a tank. And to give you guys an idea of how this compares, like height size, look at that. Comparison to some other sets. Let's stick this one over here. This was about the same time. I mean, it's there. I mean, it's a decently, big set per se. So I always like to keep those off to the side. Let me put those back so you guys can kind of get an idea of, kind of the scale of this thing, because it's decent. Let me put a, let me see if I can find a minifigure here. I'll just put it there for reference. Whoa, so I don't ever like these guards. They don't ever like to stay up. Anyways, so this tank, I want to go over it because, again, I think it's a cool piece. I mean, if you are a Star Wars fan, definitely it's something that, I think you should have in your collection. The instruction booklet, I usually don't ever show these, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can look at the wheels. The wheels are articulate. They're not like, like static where they just sit there. But some of you guys wanted to start seeing. You guys were like, hey, can you show the instruction booklets? I mean, cool. There it is. I don't know. I mean, whatever that does for you guys. But this thing has a lot of functionality and a lot of playability on it. So we could see, I mean, all over this tank, it has all kinds of guns and weapons and radars and, hidden compartments. So I think it's really cool to kind of, add to your, your little Lego set or your little Lego mock. Now look at the wheels. This is one of the reasons why I got it. So turning it can make the whole thing turn, or just pushing down on the side. And you see those wheels kind of contract and go, and they have articulation. So look, as you go over something, these wheels can bend and turn like this, so they can go over it without the whole, the whole side of it going up. So that's why I thought this was kind of cool, is you can really run this thing through your yard or run it through the grass. You wouldn't have that bad. Like, look at this, put my hand down here. Look, it'll just go right over my hand, no problem. So that's why I thought this set was cool, but there is, again, a lot of weaponry on this thing. Let's start kind of here first. Look at this. Got the double gunners on the bottom side. You guys can kind of see, see that there? And of course, you can get into all of this, right? Look at that. Put the little minifigure in there. You got the little steering wheel. Oh, you guys can't probably see that. Got the little steering wheel in there, which is awesome. And I always thought these came out more, but these don't really come out too far. So they just kind of stick on the side. But all of this you can open up. So watch this. Look at this. Oh, man. I mean, you could really open this thing up and look at all of that room. I mean, just massive room that you could stick in there, stick more figures, stick more vehicles, whatever you want to stick in there. You do have the gunner here where you can rotate this and you can see the gun actually comes up and down. There it goes, look at that. You can do that from both sides, maybe that's better. Check that out. I mean, how can you not get shot by that thing? So kind kind of cool little functionality right there. I mean, nothing too fancy, but still something that you could play with. But I do like how that opens up fully so you can get all kinds of vehicles or extra minifigures in there. And it's pretty easy to fold back up. I mean, it just goes like this, folds down. Oops. Check it out. I mean, it goes back. And then the front, of course, or I think this is the back side of it. But the back side, these are the ones that these side pieces right here don't really open up all that great. I mean, they look like they are, but they won't. But the front does open and the back does open. So there we go. You can see inside there, they do have quite a nice little instrument panel right there. You can fit a little minifigure in there. Still very cool. A double stud shooter right on the top right here. Check that out. That is awesome, like a small little turret. But, you know, I really like this. I really like this set. I thought when I saw it, somebody else reviewed it a long time ago, I was thinking, man, I got to get my hands on one of these if I can. I think when I got it again, it was about $100 in the store. I think they're discontinued now. Oh, yeah, they're actually, I believe they are. But, I mean, you might be able to find one or two here and there on different sites like eBay and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it's an iconic piece. Definitely get it. Again, wish I could find my bag of minifigures. Don't forget, again, guys, to make sure you subscribe. Check out all of our other videos that we have out there on Lego stuff. Anyways, thanks again, guys. Have a good one.